the range of f of x equals to 1 by 1 minus 2 cos x is what? Now we are doing or we are finding the range of the function which is of the form a plus b cos x or 1 by a plus b sin x, I mean plus or minus, or 1 divided by a plus or minus b cos something kx, or 1 divided by a plus or minus b sin kx. So we are learning the procedure of finding the range of this form and this form or this form or this form. Here the basic formula is cos x or cos kx lies between -1 and +1, and similarly sin kx lies between -1 and +1. Means what? Cos x it is the lower bound, this one is the upper bound. Lower bound means -1 comma +1 are the range of cos x or extremities values of cos x and sin x. So using that basic formula, first we are taking the given function cos x. So right, we know that cos x lies between -1 and +1. Gradually we are trying to obtain the same function which is in the denominator. So cos x multiplier 2. So that implies multiply with 2. So -2 less than or equal to 2 cos x less than or equal to 2. Okay, we multiplied with 2. Thus we are getting 2 cos x. Later minus is there. So to obtain minus, multiply with minus throughout the equation 2, then it will takes the reverse direction, greater than or equal to 0, greater than or equal to -2 cos x greater than or equal to -2. Next add 1. So adding 1, 2 greater than or equal to -2 cos x greater than or equal to -2. So adding 1 means +1, it is +1, next +1. So that implies 3 greater than or equal to 1 minus 2 cos x greater than or equals to -1. So what does it mean? It is 3 by 1, 1 minus 2 cos x by 1, -1 by 1. So therefore we are taking the reciprocal of each and every term throughout the equation. So it can be written as 1 by 3 less than or equal to 1 by 1 minus 2 cos x less than or equals to -1 by 1 means it is -1. So therefore that implies 1 by 3 less than or equals to f of x. This must be, or this will be 1 by 1 minus 2 cos x means it is f of x. So it is nothing but f of x less than or equal to -1. So open that inequality. Therefore 1 by 3 is less than or equals to f of x, and f of x less than or equals to -1. So that implies f of x greater than or equals to 1 by 3 and f of x less than or equals to -1. -1. So therefore by using graphical method we are writing the intervals. Here this is 0, next -1, let it be, this is the -1 on the real line. Next 1 by 3, for example if it is 1, then 1 by 3 take here, it is 1 by 3 means almost all equal to 0.3. So what does it mean? F of x greater than or equal to 1 by 3, greater than or equal to, that's why we are taking the closed interval. Already you did know very well about the intervals, where we should write a closed interval, where we should write an open interval. So therefore greater than or equal to 1 by 3 means f of x will takes this area, means up to infinity. So therefore f of x belongs to closed interval of 1 by 3 comma infinity open, and f of x belongs to this area less than or equal to -1. So this is -1. So less than or equal to means this area up to minus infinity. So f of x belongs to minus infinity minus 1 by 3 closed. So therefore ultimately our combined solution is f of x belongs to open interval of minus infinity minus 1 by 3 closed union closed 1 by 3 infinity. So this is the range of f of x. So therefore the range of f of x will be open interval of minus infinity comma minus 1 by 3 close union close 1 by 3 comma infinity open. So this is the procedure of finding the range of the given function, which is in the form of either 1 by a plus or minus b cos x, or 1 by a plus or minus b cos kx, or 1 by a plus or minus b sin x, or 1 by a plus or minus b sin kx. This is the procedure. Okay. Next question. If f equal to set of ordered pair of x comma x square by x square plus 1, x belongs to capital R. Ordered pair of x comma, it is y means, so therefore y is equal to f of x, the given function x square by x square plus 1. So x comma x belongs to capital R, comma x belongs to real number. Now the question is find the range of f of x. Already in the previous lesson or in the previous episode I said that there is no standard procedure for finding the range of the given function. According to the structure of or nature of the given function, we are applying different procedures to find the range of f of x. Remember. So this is a different rational function. So observe that for all x belongs to capital R, here numerator is x square. Numerator x square, in the denominator also x square term is there. So it should be positive first. Next, you can ask me, sir, x belongs to capital R, no? That's why we can put x equal to 0 also. So therefore, if x equal to 0, 0 square by 0 square plus 1 is 0. So there is the possibility to obtain is equal to 0. So therefore, for all x belongs to capital R, this f of x is greater than or equal to 0. Let it be statement number 1. Next discussion. Here, f of x equal to x square divided by x square plus 1. Actually, observe the denominator. In the denominator plus 1 is there. That's why we are adding the same constant in the numerator also, x square plus 1, and subtract 1 without loss of generality. So here we added 1. You can ask me, sir, why should we add particularly 1, add other number? No. Here denominator is plus 1. That's why we add the same constant. Remember this point. So that is equal to, it will be the first term, let it be, and it is treating as the second term. So on division algorithm, x square plus 1, x square plus 1 divided by x square plus 1 minus 1 divided by x square plus 1. So therefore on cancelling, it is 1 minus 1 by x square plus 1. So what I am telling that here x is belongs to capital R, means real numbers. Already you did know the list of or set of real numbers. Here by putting x real number, we are subtracting something. We are subtracting something from 1. That's why it should be less than 1. It should be less than 1. Now you can raise another doubt, sir, why not this 1 minus 1 by x square plus 1 is equals to 1? So you can expect that case also is equal to 1. I am telling that it should not be equals to 1. That's why we are not writing like that. So it is not at all equals to 1. Why? 1 minus 1 by x square plus 1 should not be equals to 1. Why? Means it should not be equal to 0. So ultimately I am telling that 1 by x square plus 1 should not be equals to 0 for all x belongs to capital R. So you can take any real number, substitute here. Definitely this value should not be equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, then only this value means 1 minus 0 equals to 1. So it never become 1 because for all x belongs to R. That's why I didn't write like that. So therefore, finally f of x value, f of x is less than 1. So we are having second statement. Therefore, you come here. Therefore, from 1 and 2, we have f of x is greater than or equal to 0 and f of x is less than 1. So therefore the combined statement will be f of x belongs greater than or equal to is there. That's why we are using closed interval 0, comma, less than 1. Less than 1. We are not taking is equal to 1. That's why it should be open interval. Thus the first option is right. Therefore the range of f of x, is closed interval of 0, 1. Hence the problem. F from closed interval of -1, 1 to capital B. This will be domain. It will be range or codomain. But here we are writing directly range. Why? We have to find the set capital B so that f of x is onto function. That's why I wrote directly the range. Already I explained in the previous episode what is the vital difference between range and codomain. Okay, refer it. Okay, f is onto function. F is onto function means what? Y is equals to f of x. So that implies means what? X belongs to, for all x belongs to closed interval of -1, 1. So y is equal to f of x means x divided by x plus 2. So that implies y is equal to, already I said in the previous question, here the denominator will contains the constant 2. That's why I am introducing the same constant in the numerator also, so that it will become very easy. So treating as this is one term and this will be the second term. So therefore y is equal to x plus 2 divided by x plus 2 minus 2 divided by x plus 2. So x plus 2 divided by denominator x plus 2 minus 2 divided by x plus 2. So that implies y equal to get cancelled 1 minus 2 divided by x plus 2. Now clearly we see that it will be less than 1. Okay, it is out of question, but we have to find the value of y according to the value of x, means domain. So therefore here rough work. Here x belongs to closed interval of -1, 1. Means what? -1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. So gradually we are getting the same term here. So for which x plus 2, x should be added to 2. So therefore -1 plus 2 less than or equal to x plus 2 less than or equal to 1 plus 2. So this is adding 2 throughout the equation. So 2 minus 1, 1 less than or equal to x plus 2 less than or equal to 3. Next we are getting 2 divided by, means for which first take the reciprocals like that. So it is 1 by 1 means 1 greater than or equal to 1 by x plus 2 greater than or equal to 1 by 3. Next we must have 2 divided by x plus 2, for which multiply with 2 throughout the inequation. So 2 greater than or equal to 2 divided by x plus 2 greater than or equal to 2 divided by 3. Later we shall obtain minus, so that implies minus 2 greater than, this greater than or equal to will takes the reverse direction on multiplying minus throughout the equation. So less than or equal to minus 2 divided by x plus 2 less than or equal to minus 2 by 3. Later we must add 1. So gradually or simultaneously we have to observe this function, and gradually we shall obtain 1 minus 2 by x plus 2, means adding to x and 1 divided by x plus 2 and 2 into 1 divided by x plus 2, later obtain minus, later add 1. So therefore again add 1 throughout the inequation like that. So therefore it will be minus 1 less than or equal to, it is what, 1 minus 2 divided by x plus 2, 1 minus 2 divided by x plus 2. This is y. So on simplification it is 1 by 3. So therefore y, it is belongs to closed interval of minus 1 comma 1 by 3. So therefore y belongs to closed interval of minus 1 comma 1 by 3. Okay, this is the range. So therefore the range of f of x is closed interval of minus 1 comma 1 by 3 for all x belongs to closed interval of minus 1 comma plus 1. So its complete meaning is, look at the board. Already I said this is the input, it will be the output, input means it is the values of x, it is the values of y. It is general language. In mathematical language it is called as domain and it is called as range. So here f of x function y is equal to x divided by x plus 2. Whenever these x belongs to closed interval of minus 1 comma 1, means what, if we are putting x values in between minus 1 and plus 1, of course including minus 1 and plus 1, just we are getting the result or output closed interval of minus 1 comma 1 by 3. Just like formula, if you are putting the rice here, then we are getting rice powder. If we are putting wheat here, then we are getting wheat powder. Just like that. What you are thinking, you are becoming the same. Just like understand? So this is the domain, this is the range. If the domain is changed, definitely the range will be changed. That's why before finding the range, we have to consider first domain. According to domain, we have to find the range. This is the procedure. Already I said there is no fixed method to find the range of the given function. And simultaneously we have to observe, we have to consider according to the domain only, we have to find the range. This is the procedure. Okay, over. So model, next question. The range of x square minus x plus 1 divided by x square plus x plus 1. means what? F of x is equal to x square minus x plus 1 divided by x square plus x plus 1, say y equal to f of x. It is in the form of rational function. Rational means suppose it will be g of x and it will be h of x. So we are dealing the question or problem which is of the form f of x is equal to something g of x divided by h of x, or simply f of x is a rational function. So f of x is a polynomial, g of x is a polynomial, or g of x is a polynomial, h of x is a polynomial. So therefore it is called, this kind of function is called the rational function. Now in this class we are learning how to find the range of rational function. So for which first step, let y is equal to x square, given function x square minus x plus 1 divided by x square plus x plus 1. So for this problem, for this kind of functions or problem, the main key point is ax square plus bx plus c. It is a quadratic expression. It is a quadratic expression. If x belongs to capital R, means what? X is what in ax square plus bx plus c? Tell me, x is what? X is what in f of x equal to ax plus bx, ax square plus bx plus c? X is called the root or solution. If the roots are real, then definitely delta is greater than or equal to 0. This is the key point. Once again, if a quadratic function or expression f of x equals to ax square plus bx plus c, then x is called the root of f of x equals to 0, and if the roots are real, then definitely the discriminant delta greater than or equal to 0. Discriminant means what? B square minus 4 AC greater than or equals to 0. So this is the heart of the question, this question. So for every rational function, means find the range of some rational function. First we have to remember this formula. If the roots are real, then delta should be greater than or equal to 0. So next step, y equal to x square minus x plus 1 divided by x square plus x plus 1. So by cross multiplication we are getting y into x square plus x plus 1 is equal to x square minus x plus 1. So that implies let us try to obtain or writing a quadratic equation in terms of x. Means what? X square something and x something and independent of x. So it is y into x square plus y into x plus y into 1 y minus it will become, on the other hand, it will become minus x square plus x minus 1, that is equal to 0. Now we are trying to obtain the quadratic equation in terms of x. So x square into y and minus 1, x square into y minus 1 plus x into y plus 1, y plus 1. Next, independent of x, y minus 1, it is y minus 1, that is equal to 0. So clearly we see that x square something plus x into something plus independent of x, means no x term. Okay, this is a quadratic equation in terms of x. So given here x belongs to capital R. Now I am using this formula. X belongs to capital R. So since x belongs to capital R, we are having delta greater than or equal to 0. Delta means what? B square minus 4AC greater than or equal to 0. It is what? A. It is what? B. It is what? C. On comparing ax square plus bx plus c. So therefore that implies b square. B square means it is y plus 1 whole square minus 4 into A. A means what? Y minus 1. C means what? Y minus 1 greater than or equal to 0. Therefore you come here. Y plus 1, that implies y plus 1 whole square minus 4. 4 into, it is y minus 1 whole square greater than or equal to 0. So that implies on expanding this term by using a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is what? A square plus b square plus 2ab. So it is y square plus 1 plus 2y minus 4 into a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square, y square plus 1 minus 2y. So it is greater than or equals to 0. So that implies y square plus 1 plus 2y minus 4y square minus 4 plus 8y greater than or equals to 0. So that implies y square minus 5 minus 4y square minus 3y square. Next 2 plus 8, 10y. 10y. You look at the board. 10y. Next plus 1 minus 4 minus 3. It is greater than or equals to 0. So that implies it is 3y square minus 10y plus 3 less than or equal to 0. Already I said on multiplying with a minus throughout the inequation, this symbol will take the reverse direction. So less than or equal to 0. Okay, we are trying to obtain the factors here. 3 3s are 9. On product we should obtain 9. Next on addition we shall obtain minus 10. So the factors are 3y square. So minus 10y can be splitting as minus 9y minus y plus 3 less than or equal to 0. Of course, you are very familiar with finding the factors in lower classes itself. So that implies 3y common, y minus 3 minus 1 into y minus 3 less than or equal to 0. So that implies y minus 3 into 3y minus 1 less than or equal to 0. So that implies y minus 3 into 3 common, y minus 1 by 3 less than or equal to 0. Less than or equal to 0. So dividing by 3 throughout the equation, we are getting y minus 3 into, is it visible? Next, into y minus 1 by 3 less than or equals to 0. So it is belongs to, y belongs to closed interval of 1 by 3 comma 3. 1 by 3 comma 3. Already I said the formulae. Once again, x minus a into x minus b less than or equals to 0, whereas a less than b, then we are writing x belongs to closed interval of a comma b, or a less than or equal to x less than or equal to b. Already I said different kinds of intervals and formulae graphically in 11th standard. You refer it. Okay, so y belongs to 1 by 3 comma y. What is y? Y means f of x. Already I said y means the range. This is y means what? Range. Range. The letter y stands for the range. Here, what is x? X. This is x. X means domain. Already I said x stands for the domain. Y stands for the range. So that implies y means f of x, that is belongs to closed interval of 1 by 3 comma 3. Therefore, the range of f of x, the range of f of x is closed interval of 1 by 3 comma 3. So which option is right? First option is right. This is the standard procedure. It is useful for your board examination also. Bye bye.